Okay, guys, let me... Okay. Okay, guys, so I figured I would do something a little different today. I am in my apartment right now, and I'm standing in the living room. Now, you can either change these descriptions, and you get a certain amount of rooms for free. I think it's 3 free rooms, and then after that, if you want to add more rooms, you have to pay a certain amount of money. So anyway, I'm standing in my living room of my apartment. Now, I'm gonna make my kitchen. And the reason why I'm doing this is because, well, I'm on Promeathious here. I don't know, I just figured I would do something a little different. And then I may show some salvaging, when I'm through here. Now, however, there is a help file. If you type help and then push enter, you will get a nice lengthy list of help topics. There's activities, activity requirements, meaning what you can do at each level. Yeah, there is just so much to cover in Promeathious. There's just no way I can do it all. So yeah, figured I would do something a little different here today. So anyway, I'm in my apartment, and we are going to make my kitchen. So let me type menu.
Residential building control panel. Rooms cost 100,000 credits each and have 2 free rooms remaining. Build a maximum of 4 rooms. 1 build room. 2 set room options. 3 lease room. 4 edit Stevens. 5 sun. Better installation. Type line inputs. Cancel. Next.
Okay, so you heard that. It's 100,000 credits per room. And I have 2 free rooms. So.
Output. Red only multi-line. Next.
And you hit your, on VIP mode, you hit your tab key
Multi-line.
to switch between your input and output window.
Output. Red only. Next. Type line enters. 5 sun. 4 F 3 2 set room. 1 build room. 2 set room options.
You can either set room options,
3 lease room.
delete,
4 edit beacons.
manage beacons.
5 sun. 4 F 3 2 set room options.
I believe you would go under set room options. You know what? Let's.
Edit multi-line. Next. 2. Select an option to set 1 room type, 2 room name, 3 wall type, 4 wall color, 5 floor type, 6 floor color, 7 light, 8 living room, 9 living room, enter selection, type line inputs, cancel with order 8.
Yeah, see? This is where you would change the description of your room. If you wanted. You can get creative here in this section. But we're not going to do that at the moment. We're just going to hit A to get out of here. Because I want to build a new room in this case. So, we're going to hit menu.
Residential building control panel. Rooms cost 100,000 credits each and have 2 rooms remaining. Build a maximum of 4 rooms. 1 build room. 2 set room options. 3 leases 1. Type the exit that will lead to the room. Type line inputs. Cancel with order 8.
Type the exit that will lead to the new room. So I'm going to type N for north.
N. Room created. 2 room type, 1 living room, 2 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 4 hallway, 5 kitchen, 6 dining room, 7 hot tub room, 8 wardrobe, 9 study, 10 library, 11 office, 12 laundry room, enter selection, type line blank. Output. Red only multi-line blank. Type line enter select 12 laundry room, 11 office, 10 library, 9 study, 8 wardrobe, 7 hot tub room, 6 dining room, 5 kitchen. 695 kitchen.
I want it to be a kitchen.
Entry edit blank. 5. Room type set. Type the exit will lead back here from the room. Type line inputs. Cancel with blank.
And my room exit is going to be south, so we're going to push S.
S. Room exit set. Room configuration complete.
Now, all I got to do is walk north.
N. Apartment 81 kitchen. The walls are made of drywall are painted white. The floors are made of white wood. A plain white fixture on the ceiling. You can go south.
And right now it's the default description, but I could change that if I wanted to.
S. Apartment 81 living room. The walls are made of drywall are painted white. The floors are made of white wood. A plain white fixture on the ceiling. You can go north and south.
So there you go. My kitchen's built. And yeah, this now when you get an apartment, you start out with a foyer and you just add on to that. There's various apartment complexes you could go to. I'm in the one in the Pierian home base. Or that's on the Pierian home base, but there's plenty of other places you can get apartments. Okay, so. Oh, and if you do not want your apartment anymore, you can vacate it. you can, there's a command you type.
S. Apartment 81. The floor. This is the floor. Walls are made of white. Painted white. The floors are made of white wood. There is a plain white fixture on the ceiling. You know what about.
Okay, so now I want to go out of my apartment.
Oh, use key. Tyrion home base. Tyrion apartments. Floor 2. This hallway has black carpet and blank. Key. Tyrion home base. Tyrion apartments. Floor 1. This hallway has black carpet and blank.
And I'm going down
Key. Tyrion home base. The Tyrion apartment lobby.
with the D key to go down. Now, if you're not sure of what to do, you type, like if you're standing there going, shoot, I don't know what commands I could use in this room. Whether you're on a ship or on, whatever. You type X.
Space. H-E-R-E. Commands for the Tyrion apartment lobby. Rent. Call anything. List. Vacate. Say anything. Blank.
Okay, did you hear that? Vacate. This is where you would type vacate.
Output. Blank. Say anything. Vacate. Carriage return. Vacate. Space. V-A-C-A-T-E.
So you would type
T-A-C-A-T. Space. V.
V-A-C-A-T-E. And then you would push enter, and I hope that you would get a prompt saying, are you sure you wish to vacate apartment, whatever your number is. You get assigned an apartment number when you... So, yeah.
Output. Blank. Say anything. Vacate. List. Call anything. List. Call anything. Rent. Commands for the Tyrion apartment. Rent.
And if you want to... You type rent.
Blank.
I wonder what would happen if I typed rent again. If it would give me another apartment or what it would say. Let's try it.
R-E-N-T. You already have an apartment here.
Oh, it says you already have an apartment here. Okay. But if I didn't want my apartment anymore, I would vacate. Type vacate. And then it would give me an option asking me, are you sure you want to vacate this apartment? Okay, now, let's go to my ship, and I'm going to show a little bit of salvaging. Salvaging is an activity for beginners. Now, the ship that I'm going to be using for salvaging, a beginner would not have. When you're a beginner, you would buy like a shuttle or something. But yeah, being that I'm a way higher level than that, I don't need a shuttle. But we are just going to use my ship, just to give you the idea on how to salvage. And for any activity you want to know the help file for, you type help.
H-E-L-P space S-A-L. Sorry, but the topic name salvaging list. Please choose one of the following. One cargo and salvaging commands. Two salvaging. Enter your selection. Type a line input. 2. What is the resalvaging? The resalvaging is the activity of salvaging valuable things out of the 3 clouds and bringing them onto a planet for cash and title points. How does it work? First of all, we need a starship with a storage room. You can check this list. Sales model. Command in the starship store. Once you add one, enter it. Power it up and launch it. Remember, the commands are enter ship name, in, power, launch, type the command, orbit, to leave the planet, moon, or space station, orbit, to activate the 3 alert by typing alerts, and choosing the 3 from the list. This way, you will be told of the 3 clouds already detected upon sector arrival. You can also use the command. The 3 is scan for the amount of available clouds. You can determine the size of the cloud of the 3 by using the scan or C command like this. Scan 3 SC or just scan. In the last variation, you will have to choose the 3 from the list. You will see the size of the 3 clouds, its coordinates, and distance. Then you can type move or M, the 3 or tab. As with the scan command, you can also type only move and choose the 3 from the list. Once arrived at the 3, type sal or salvage. The starship will attempt to salvage from the 3 cloud, and if successful, bring the salvage to the storage room. Both the cloud of the 3 contain many sub-clouds. The ship uses all of its available salvage lines each time the salvage command is used. You can check the storage room contents with a cargo command. You can salvage from one cloud for as long as it has 3 minutes. You will see a message when the cloud is empty. When you want to complete the salvaging process, just move to orbit, land on any planet, and type transfer to gain your reward. Happy salvaging. Book 1. This is the only one. Blank.
So yes, for you folks who are going to be like in the shuttles and all that, you will not have the orbit upgrade where it, automatically puts you in the orbit to get in that planet. Now, however, my ship will have that. But for you folks who are first starting off, you won't. But, and I know that help file is a mouthful, so what you can do, for those of you who are using VIP mud, you tab to your output window.
Time to complete. However, since the computer has limited amount of processing power, it will not be able to give you an estimate for how long this will take. During the disentanglement operation, you will be unable to use the salvage lines to acquire the instead. You will need to wait until the lines have been entangled before salvaging.
Oh, your salvage lines can become entangled.
Again. Disentanglement operation, you will be unable to use the salvage lines to acquire the instead. You will need to wait until the lines have been entangled before salvaging. Again. Disentanglement time to complete. However, since the computer has a limited amount of processing power, it will not be able to give you an estimate for how long this will take. During the both on occasion, your salvage lines may become tangled after being deployed. When this happens, your starship's computer will attempt to disentangle them. This will take some time to complete. However, since the computer has a limited amount of processing power, it will not be able to give you an estimate for how long this will take. During the disentanglement operation, you will be unable to use the salvage lines to acquire the instead. You will need to wait until the lines have been entangled before salvaging. Again.
Okay. So, let's type another help file.
H-E-L-P, H-A-U, L. Showing help on asteroid falling. Asteroid falling is the process of finding asteroids and falling them for action points. You need asteroid starship, any sector of an asteroid. Launch from any planet if the sector does not have any asteroids. Please move to another one. First move to any edge of the sector, for instance. 111. Then activate manual pilot by typing matter manual. Use the manual pilot keys. 2460 to move to another sector and look for asteroids again. When the ship finds an asteroid, the computer will tell you about it. Note that this only applies if the asteroid alert is turned on. To turn it on, type notifications and choose asteroid until it's on. When you found an asteroid, move to it and then type anchor after it's complete. Type all. The ship will hear all the asteroids to the closest falling post, or if there are many of those, will present you with a menu of the choosable ones. Choose your desired post and dispatch. Once the all is complete, you will receive your reward and are free to launch again.
Okay. Yeah, see, so for any help file, you could type help and then, whatever you want to the activity. And then you can get help on activity requirements too, like what level you can do. It'll tell you what level you can do each activity, like salvaging's at level 1. Asteroid hauling will be at level 3, I believe. But like I said, you can... Yeah, the help command will be your friend in this game. So, I'm gonna type walk...
A-L, space.
Whoops.
Hang
on.
A-L, space, E-O, A. You arrive at stopping day. You're in home base. Stopping day. Escape.
Yeah, if you know where you want to go to, you can type walk space dock. And it'll take you there. So now I want to go down to the garage.
You're in home base. Garage. This garage isn't really anything. Blank. E-N-T-E-R. Multiple ships found for which you are authorized. Please choose one. Blank.
Shoot. Where do I want to go? Let me see. And because I have more ships...
Three. You place your hands against the center on.
Where am I?
L. Weather airlock starship power. Blank.
Oh shoot, wrong ship.
O-U-T. You're in home base. Garage. This garage. Blank.
Hang on.
E-N-T-E-R. Multiple ships found for which you are authorized. Please choose one. 1 to 1 pilot conveyor rated. 2 to 1 pilot explorer winded. 3 to 1 pilot comet harvester level. 4 to 1 pilot asteroid harvester harvested. 5 to 15% traveler flight attendant selection. Type 5. You place your hands against the center on the 15% traveler flight attendant vessel.
Okay,
Starship power off. The distance number of starship sent into the earth. You're almost less than blank.
This ship we're going to be using is a ship I built. Now, naturally, newbies won't be starting out with this.
E-N-T-E-R. Flight control room starship power off. Passenger. Blank.
Okay, so now my ship is powered off. I'm going to type power
T-O-W-E-R. Row yellow lights on.
to
Blank.
power it on, and
Yellow
we
lights turn green,
wait.
and the second row yellow lights activate. The first set of yellow lights turn green. The second set of yellow lights turn green. We're located in stopping day.
I'm Pyrian. Now there's 2 alliances in this game. There's Pyrian and there's Human. And each alliance has both their pros and cons. I went Pyrian because with your translator, you can make beacons. Now there is a certain level you have to be at before you can start making beacons to beacon to different places. And you're only allowed a certain amount of beacon slots. Like, I don't know, I'm just using this as an example here. Level 5, you might only be able to make 1 beacon slot. In some places you can't make beacons either, meaning you can't just make a beacon every single place in this game. There's certain restrictions on that. So yeah, that's why I went Pyrian. Now, however, there is, if you are human, there is a teleportation thingamabobber you can get for your ships, and you could use it to teleport from one ship to another. And I believe Pyrians can get that too if they really wanted to. I do know that Pyrians and humans, Pyrians can buy human ships and vice versa. So yeah. Now, I will say, if you are going to play Prometheus and you are going to be a Pyrian, it is a little bit more difficult to pick a name versus if you're going to be human. So yeah. Plus, I believe when I went Pyrian, I don't think they had the teleport things yet for the so that the humans can teleport from ship to ship. Yeah, I don't think they implemented those yet. I've been playing this game for a long time, so yeah. Okay, do I have any cargo in my cargo hold?
C-A-R-O. The cargo hold contains 923 units of the maximum of 2400. The cargo blank.
Okay, now again, when you're new, you're not going to get this much in your cargo hold. you're gonna start off with like a shuttle or something like that. So yeah, I'm just mainly doing this demonstration to show you how salvaging works, and I do have the automatic salvaging thing, which again newbies won't have when you first start out. But I'm just gonna give you guys the general idea. Let me and to check your ship's charge, it's charge.
C-H-A-R-G-E. Charge me out 1 year, 10 months, 25 days, 11 hours, 36 minutes, and 27 seconds, 100.00 hour status online.
And dam to see if anything's damaged.
E-A-M. No components are damaged. No
All
damaged.
systems are functioning within normal parameters.
What?
Output editor blank. The following weapon rooms of damaged weapons. Weapons room 1, weapons room 2, weapons room 3, and weapons room 4.
Oh crap. Well, hang on, let me go repair. Or you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna go to the repair center.
Blank.
Well, no, let me, hang on. Let me go to one of the weapons rooms.
Quiet weapons room 2 starship power on. The weapon room of starship would presume to be replaced, but in reality it is all with a single console for
Just to show you how to repair.
E-A-M. Cannons 11.59, lasers 12.44, torpedoes 0.95.
Okay, so I'm gonna type rep
R-E-T space.
can
C-A-N. 1 node repair the cannons.
rep
R-E-T space.
laser.
L-A. 1 node repair the lasers. E-A-M. Cannons 11.35, lasers 12.36, torpedoes 0.95. R-E-T space. T-O-R-E. 1 node repair the torpedoes.
Okay. So this is how repairing works when you have to repair something. I mean, my weapons aren't damaged that bad. And I do have replacements if need be. Can I launch more of these drones?
E-A-M. Cannons 9.73, lasers 10.75. R-E-T space. T-A-N. 1 node repair the cannons. R-E-T space. L-A. 1 node repair the lasers. R-E-T space. T-A-N. 1 node repair the cannons. R-E-T space. L-A. 1 node repair the lasers.
The more drones you can launch, the quicker it'll get.
R-E-T space. T-A-N. 1 node repair the cannons. R-E-T space. L-A. 1 node repair the lasers.
Okay, let's let this room finish repairing. And then I'll just go buy reps. I'll show you how that works too. So yeah, I'm kind of glad this did happen.
R-E-T space. T-A-N. 1 node repair the cannons. R-E-T space. L-A. 1 node repair the lasers. E-A-M. Cannons 3.86, lasers 5.07. R-E-T space. L-A. 1 node repair the blank. Gridlock. 1 node repair the lasers.
And I have a lot of drones in here.
Blank. Gridlock. 1 node repair the lasers.
Because the higher the level you are, the bigger the drone pack you can get.
R-E space. Blank. R-E space. T-A-N. 1 node repair the cannons. R-E space. L-A. That weapon is not damaged. 6 nodes of completed repair the cannons. R-E-T space. L-A. That weapon is not damaged. R-E space. T-A-N. That weapon is not damaged.
Oh.
E-A-M. No weapons are damaged.
See, no weapons are damaged, but they're still damaged in the other
W.
rooms.
Flight control room starship power on. At the node point of E-A-M. No components are damaged. No
All
weapons are damaged.
systems are
Rooms of damage.
functioning
Weapons
within
room 1, weapons room 3,
normal
and weapons room 4.
parameters.
E-A-M. No components are damaged. No
All
weapons are damaged.
systems are
Weapons room 7,
functioning
weapons room 1,
within
weapons room 3, and
normal
weapons room 4.
parameters.
E. Flight weapons room 2 starship power on. W. Flight control W. Flight weapons room 1 starship power on. E. Flight.
So we are not going to worry about... I'm just going to go get reps.
O-U-T. Flight airlocks. O-U-T. Tyrian home base. Stock and day. Space is a new satellite equipped with weaponry and protection. W-A-L-K.
Some that's like walk
Space.
space.
R-E-T. Those arguments match the more than one room here. 3, 2, 1. 1 Tyrian home base. Repair center. 2 Tyrian home 1. Tyrian home base. Repair center. A small rectangular room that contains an Italian battleship grade. Blank.
Okay, I'm going to type,
M-N-U.
whoops, buy.
U-Y.
Shoot.
S-A-E-E. Commands for repair center. Repair anything.
Oh, repair.
E-P-A-I-R. What do you repair? One ship. 2 of vehicle. Enter installation. Type 1. Choose a ship. 1 to 6 pilot midnight star of 2 of Tyrian explorers out of 3 of 3 pilot interstellar research star 4 of Tyrian transform 45. Blank. Out 20. Most output. Enter blank. Type 1 enter installation. 30 to 15% travel flight.
I gotta do 30.
0. Repair this ship will cost 30 million point credits. Would you like to continue? Enter yes or blank.
It's gonna cost me 30 million credits.
1 ES. Please wait while the ship is repaired. 7 seconds runtime.
But yeah, I can make that back. It's not...
Repair the 15% travel flight is complete. You receive an additional 30 million point credits.
Okay, walk.
Double K, L, K, O, C, K. Period home base. Docking day. This base is a new satellite equipped with weather and E, N, T, T. You place your hands against the center on the 50, N, T, T. Flight control room starship power tank.
Okay, now let me type damn.
E, N. No components are damaged. No
All
components are damaged.
systems are functioning within normal parameters.
Alright, there we go. And I have replacements too. Meaning, I think it's...
R, E, P, L, A, T, E, N, E, N, T, S. Computer systems 50, engines 50, gravity stabilizer 50, LBF plates 50, LRL 50, missile tubes 50, sensors 50, sublight drive 50.
Yeah, see, I have weapon replacements too, if they totally were to get damaged. Okay, so now let's go salvage.
L, K, U, N, T, H. Calculated launch trajectory. Blank. You say flight requesting launch clearance into a small microphone mounted on the console.
I typed launch,
Flight is smart.
now we
Platform
wait.
detected. Pressure engine. Vessel pressurized. Unit north of Fury home base.
And again, you can look at all this I'm showing you through the help files.
The starship is left north of Fury home base.
So we're gonna type M,
space.
deb, to move to the debris, M space DEB.
E, E, E. 3.
And to see how long you have until you get to a destination, it's
E, E,
ETA,
A.
and then enter.
The destination will be reached in 17 seconds.
And the same thing goes when you're repairing something too. You can type ETA to see how much time it has left. Yeah, I'm kind of glad my weapons got damaged. That way I can show you guys how that works. Now we're going to type cell.
S-A-L. The salvage line track becomes tangled and retracted. The nearest complex mechanics and motors engaged into the salvaging line are disentangled and retracted.
Oops.
The salvage lines are retracted successfully. Blank. Sal. Salvaging from a large debris cloud.
Yeah, because I have the automatic upgrade, that's why this is doing this.
The large debris cloud is completely salvaged.
Okay. Now we're going to move on to the next debris cloud.
M,
and
space, E, 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 3.
debris. And even in my ship, if I don't know what a command is, now the list is going to be long. I do X space here,
H, E, R, E.
and then enter.
Commands for control room. CM anything. Target anything. Target. Steer piercing. Flash. Laser anything. Laser scan. Torpedo floor. Move anything. Self-destruct. Destruct. Do anything. Target ST space. Target. Tom 6 anything. Stop. Cargo CD. Salvage. Transfer. Abort. Blank.
Okay, we are going to stop that for now, because we are at our next thing of debris.
S-A-L. Salvaging from a large debris cloud. The large debris cloud is completely salvaged.
Yeah, and over time, you'll get better ships with more cargo storage, and you'll be able to upgrade your cargo storage too. Like when you get to certain levels.
M, space, E, 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 3. Blank.
And then when you want to level up, you type goal, GOAL, and then push enter.
You are currently status 646. You have 46,900.
Yeah,
Blank.
see, I'm 646.
GOAL. You are currently status 646. You have 46,937.97 points. You need 41,701.03 more points before you can raise your status.
So I need 41,000 something points before I can raise. And I might get that if I transfer this. We'll see.
S-A-L. Salvaging from a large debris cloud.
I usually leave debris in my ship. Because... Oh, that's another thing too. If you want, you can have that on. it repairs components for future use. But you can shut that off if you don't want stuff to be repaired for future use. I choose to have that on because if my ship gets damaged while I'm out of locals, I can use these components to replace them if I need to, so that's why I prefer to leave them on. But if you don't want to leave them on, you type in systems.
SYSTD. MS. Welcome to the Starship System Manager. Blank. Output header only multi-line blank. Blank. Cycle line editor selection. 22 none. 21 meter management. 20 repair meter replacements when possible. Enabled.
You'll push 20.
21 20 repair meter replacements when possible. Enabled. 21 20 repair meter replacements when possible. Enabled.
Repair debris.
21 20 repair meter replacements when possible. Enabled.
Repair debris and debris replacements, if possible, is on. So if I wanted that off, I would push 20. Now, for you people who are just starting out, and you got your shuttle or whatever that is when you get your first ship, you can shut that off because you're not going to really need that option. Oh, and you have to watch out for invasions too. If you type invade, INVADED, and push enter.
Invaded report. No sectors are currently invaded.
Yeah, right now there's no sectors invaded. But you do have to watch out for invasions, because sometimes stuff like that can happen where there's enemies in the air in various sectors. And if you go into that sector, you might not have a strong enough ship to deal with that. Your ship's gonna go boom. So yeah, and I actually had that happen when I was asteroid hauling once. Because, you know, it's just an asteroid hauler. You don't need to buy all these fancy-dancy upgrades for it. I maybe bought a couple. You know, like maybe the speed upgrade or something like that. But I didn't buy a lot for it, because you don't need a lot for an asteroid haul. Well, anyway, I went to go... or no, I'm sorry. I think I was doing... Yeah, I was doing material trading. I was doing material trading. And wherever you get assigned to go when you're doing material trading, you have to go to that sector to deliver the item. Well, they kind of gave me a sector that was invaded to go to, and I kind of lost my ship. Because you need the conveyor to do material trading, and even with that, you don't need a lot of upgrades. So I believe the only two things I upgraded were cargo, because the stuff does go in your cargo hold, and the more cargo you can hold, the more money and stuff you get when you transfer it. And then naturally I upgraded the hyperdrive, but you know, anything else, that way you could jump from sector to sector faster with the hyper routing thing. But you know, naturally, I didn't really need anything else upgraded on it, and well, I kind of went into that sector and I lost my conveyor. I had to get a new one. So yeah, that sucked. But it is what it is. I just went and got another conveyor and bought the necessity upgrades that I needed for it. I wonder how many debris pieces we have in this sector. I might even do this whole sector and then stop. I don't know. Let me type debris. Okay, so there's 7 clouds left. Because I typed in debris, D-E-B-R-I-S, and then I pushed enter. Now we're gonna type M
Space.
DEB and then enter.
Delete.
M space DEB and then enter to move to the next cloud.
SAL. Salvaging from a small debris cloud.
Yeah, this is a small one.
A small debris cloud is completely salvaged.
Okay, M space DEB
Space.
space
Space.
and then enter.
Delete.
I meant.
SAL. Salvaging from a medium debris cloud. A medium debris cloud is completely salvaged.
M
Space DEB. Delete.
M Deb. Ah, really? I gotta go to the restroom? Ah, darn it. I might not be able to finish this whole sector. Oh well. Anyway, you guys get the idea. So yeah, I'll probably just stop this right here. Well, I'll show you guys how to transfer.
SAL.
We're gonna type sal and then enter to salvage it.
Salvaging from a large debris cloud. An attack target is salvaged and prepared for future use.
Yeah, there is just so much into covering in this game. There's
An
just
attack target
no
is salvaged and prepared for future use. The large debris cloud is completely salvaged.
there is no way I could go through it all. Okay, now for those of you who are new, naturally you're not gonna have sublight yet, so we ain't even gonna bother with that. Now I'm gonna type the word M and then push enter.
1 tier in home base. Canada 2 UTF outpost stable 5. Canada 3 large debris cloud. 4 large debris cloud. 5 large debris cloud. 6 large debris cloud. Enter selection. Type of line of inputs. Cancel with order 8.
Now I want to go to number 1
1. Tier in home base.
because I want to go to Pyrian home base. Oh cripe! There's another way you could do it too. You could type M space PYR. Like, I forgot that. I forgot about that way. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just so used to Mariani. Because that's how you do it in Mariani. But yeah, somebody told me you could type the name of, well, part of the name of the planet that you want to go to. And it's automatically going to land me.
The starship is now orbiting Pyrian home base. Calculating approach vector.
Or it's going to
Okay,
automatically
Pyrian home
orbit
base. Single
me.
small microphone mounted on the console.
But like I said, you new people...
Flight smart near command. Save and smart near command. Depressurizing. Vessel depressurized.
Okay, but like I said, you new people who are first starting out in the game, you won't have some of this stuff. So, like the automatic orbiting, you'll have to type orbit. And a lot of the stuff that I have on my ship, those of you who are first starting out ain't gonna need this all anyway. You'll you know, need it later on down the road. So, okay, here we are. We're landed on our planet. I'm gonna type transfer
TANSFER.
and push enter.
Would you like an express transfer in exchange for 5 of your cash remains 7 years ago?
I'm gonna say yes on that.
YES. President of multi-armed drones within the loading large sections of cargo and carrying it away.
And we wait.
You receive payment of 732,084,578.84 credits. You receive 308,012.80 points.
Okay, so I got 7 mil of that back. But yeah, I can make 30 mil easy. That 30 mil that I had to buy repairs for on my ship, I can get that back easy. It's not going to be a problem. Shoot, I could probably mine a few asteroids. You can do asteroid mining at level 4, I think. But mining roids is kind of a pain in the butt. Well, mining period without the automatic upgrade is kind of a pain in the butt. Because you have to move to each thing manually. You have to type move space min and then type the command to get the minerals in your mining vehicle. Kind of like salvaging, same thing. I mean, it can be done, but it is a little, it is kind of a pain in the butt. And that's why they say when you get to certain activities, like gas harvesting, for example, a buddy of mine told me not to do gas harvesting right when I got to the level for it. He told me to wait until I got to the level where I could get all the upgrades, because yeah, right when you get to the level for gas harvesting and you can't have the upgrades, it's kind of a pain in the neck to do. So anyway, we're gonna shut my ship down for now.
E O W E R. Shutting down. Below lights appear. The lights disappear one by one after resolving console lights. Shut down complete.
And we are going to stop this by typing. Oh, to shut the ship down and to power it, you type power and then you push enter. And then the same thing when you power it up, and to launch it you type launch and then push enter. So anyway, I'm gonna exit this by typing @quit.
@QUIT. Disconnected. Setting safe. Ops 28.0.
And we are gonna stop this recording.
Audio volumes properties. Mute volumes properties from controls window. Settings button. Studio mode checkbox not checked. Settings button. Exit button.
I don't wanna.
Audio mixer window properties from window button. Controls settings button. Studio mode checkbox not checked. Configure virtual camera. Start virtual camera checkbox not checked. Stop recording checkbox checked.
Okay, there we go.